best on Spring television. Ours it is.
It's another Saturday morning again, and it feels so nice to be here. It is indeed a beautiful morning, and I am ready to take you on a journey of fitness. I am ready to take you on a journey of keeping fit. Like I do say, keeping fit might not come easy, but eventually it is always worth it. I hope you're ready to burn out all the calories and sweat out all the excess fat you've got in your body. It's a beautiful edition today because guess what? Olatunde is here. I am ready to get some good exercise, and I hope you are too. Spring Delight is the program. Please stay tuned with us. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down. Down, down. Up.
Now from there we're taking it side. Go side this way. You want 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 go. Side, 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 side.
Side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, can we see that? Now we combine. Watch. Up, up.
Down, down.
Now when you come up, go
Side.
side, go side.
Up.
No, from up, we are not coming down. Just up, up. Like this. Up, up.
Side, side.
Bring it down.
Up, up. Side and side.
Bring it down.
Okay.
That's it. That's the rhyme. Ready? 1, 2, 3 go.
Up, side and side. Bring it up. Up,
Side,
side.
down, down.
Up, side,
Side,
down.
down.
Up,
Up,
side,
side,
side.
down, down.
Up,
Side,
side.
side, down, down. Up, side, side, down, down. Up, side, side, down, down. Up, side, side, down, down.
Up, side to side, down, down. Up, side, down, down. Up, side, side, down, down. Up, side and side, down, down.
Please, you go with all your side. Up, side, side,
Down.
down.
Up, side and side, down, down.
Thank you.
Up,
Thank you.
side and side, down, down. Up, side and side, down, down. Up,
Stay up there. Stay up for something new. Stay up. Stay up. Up there. This is what we do now. Please smile. Enjoy your money.
yes, sir.
I'm good. Get your balance. Get your balance. You don't stand straight. You give me your back. Smile. We go. 1,
2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
1, 2, 3, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
All right, let's get the last 10. 1, 2, 3, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
All right, stay humble. Go side. You can see my legs at the edges. Go low, spine, keep going low. Take it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Oh my gosh.
Place your hands at the waist. Now we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Back, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now to the back. Back. Take it to the back. 1, 2, 3, go. Now we modify it. A little bit modification to it. Take it up. 1, 2, 3. You go with higher power. With higher power. We go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Tap, tap, and tap, tap, and tap, 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 tap. Ooh.
That's all we get in. Take it out.
Okay.
So after that, what do we have? 4. All right, let's take it off. Hallelujah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1, 2, 3, 20. 1, 2, I'm counting.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Go with me.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Last 10. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9, 10. All right, the 20. 1, 2, 3, go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oops.
9, 10. Last 10. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's together. Let's together. This is how we do it. This is how we get it. And this is how we do it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. Go down. You hold it there. Go down. You touch your toes. Touch it.
Oops.
Look up and smile. Look up and smile. All right. Up. Now, that was a good demonstration, please. Let's encourage ourselves. That was good. So now we're going for the main activities, please. This is how we go. Go. 1, 2, 3, go.
I feel like
1, okay. 2. 1, okay. 3,
oh,
4, 5,
oh,
6, 7. You go with me. Alright, last one there.
oh my gosh.
So now you change your hand. Now, left hand, right leg. This way. Alright, let's go for the demonstration, please. All right.
One,
1,
two,
2, 3,
three.
go. Touch your toes there. The fingers at the toes. Fingers at the toes. Look up and smile.
Oh.
Yeah, do this for the love you have for your body. Exercise is for me and you.
Yes, so.
Yeah. Thank you. Take it off. So now we're going for the main activities. Your left hand to the right leg. 1, 2, 3, go. Touch. Pick it up. Touch. Pick it up. Touch. Bring it up. Quick touch. Bring it up. I have to shake. All right, now the 2 legs up. All right, we bring it so we can get our Russian twist from there. Look at my hand. Bring it to the center, and then side. Your fingers almost at the floor there. Stretch it. We go. Now we count. 1, 2, 3, 3.
It's been a beautiful one today. I had a beautiful time. I burned out a whole lot of sweat and calories. I can feel every pain from my tummy to down to my legs and all. And I got a sister here with me. We participated on this journey together. How are you doing, sis?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, so tell me, how long have you been doing this?
It's been more than 5 years.
Tell me.
Yes.
And okay, so what have you been working on? Do you have a specific part of your body you work on, or it is just a personal or like a general workout?
Yes, I want a general workout for my cardiological fitness. Not that I was too big before,
Okay.
but now look at my tummy.
Oh my, it is the...
Flatter, I'm fitter. I have more energy when I do things. And now when I work out, I don't feel much pain like I used to feel before.
Anymore. Meaning, if you just do this for the first time, or maybe you're still very new to it, you tend to feel a little bit of pain.
Yes.
But as time goes on, when you're used to it,
you get used to it. You get strength. You get more endurance.
I see. So okay, so tell me, what do you want to tell people how they're like if you're not used to exercising and hitting the gym and all?
Well, exercise is the best thing you can ever have. It's the best medicine for your body. Exercise is what is a food you give to your body.
Thank you.
And your body will thank you for it.
Thank you.
It's going to be a long-time benefit. Some will come to the gym to just exercise for maybe they want to do birthday, they want to slay
Okay.
for their birthday, but that is not it.
Okay.
And exercise, getting fit has to be a part of your life. It's a way of life. It's something you do continuously.
Thank you very much. It's nice to have you. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you again for next week. Here with me is the instructor TJ. TJ and you, they're the one leading and we are following. Tell me about keeping fit. You know, a whole lot of people find it difficult to make it a routine. Why is that?
Yeah, good morning if you are at home. Yeah, the first thing for you to get the best from the exercise you do, you have to be passionate about it.
Passion.
Yeah, you have to get passionate about it. When you are passionate about it, that is when every other result will follow. Once you don't get passion for it, nothing comes. But once you are passionate about it, every benefit of exercise follows. That's what I can tell you. You make sure you are passionate about what you do for your body.
And I think with consistency, you can become passionate about it.
Definitely.
Consistency.
Once you have passion for it, you have to be consistent about it. It's the passion that will keep you moving, that will keep you to want to do more for yourself.
How long have you been doing this? Because I expect you know when we started working with you, I expected you to have like all those huge muscles, like big thighs, and what have you. So what is the secret to those ones who have those big muscles?
Yeah, it depends.
Okay.
Keeping fit, it depends on how you want it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can decide you want to build right now.
Yeah, you can decide you want to go for a bulk, kind of a bulk muscle.
Okay.
You can decide to go for a kind of a lean muscle. You can see.
So this is a lean muscle.
Yeah, this is a lean muscle.
Okay.
This is how I want it, and I can tell you, majority of people around there, they prefer their body to be like this.
Exactly.
That's why I have to go for it. And I have to go with the majority.
Oh yes.
This is how the perfect body you can have for us.
I had a nice time working with you. Like every bit of it is interesting, and I kind of noticed that from the beginning, the moment you started, you might start feeling pains all over your body. But the moment you get used to it, trust me, consistency is the key to keeping fit in it. Consistency, and then you just start getting passionate about it. Thank you so much for coming, TJ, and we appreciate you. We keep seeing you on Spring Delight.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
And please remember,
Okay.
we are not doing this because we hate our body. We are doing this for the love we have for our body.
I like that.
And the day you start with exercise, can never compare with ordinary day. You can try it.
A day you don't start with exercise, you can't compare it with an ordinary day.
Yes.
And we are doing this because we love our body. Thank you so much. I like that face. We're going to order to it. Thank you so much, boss. Beautiful morning to you, our darling viewers at home. How are you doing? I hope you had a good time exercising. Hey, keeping fit might not come easy, but eventually it is worth all the pain. The best way you can take care of that body of yours is by burning out all those calories, and that is why we are here, helping you in every areas and aspects of your life. Keeping fit, keeping you in the loop, keeping you aware, keeping it up with you, and saying it as it is. Yes, in case you are just tuning in, you are tuned into Western Spring Television, channel 190 DTT, here on Star Time. Do well to stream us on all our social media platforms. All you got to do is type Western Spring Television, and you are going to be up with all our amazing content. I want to say a very big thank you to all our viewers everywhere that you watch us from the state of Osho, outside Osho, outside Nigeria. We do not take you for granted. I remain your regular co-host, Ajibike Anjorin Ojo. It's a beautiful time. I want to wish you a happy new month. I've not been here. Okay, this is our first time here this month of May, and I just want to wish you a merry, happy new month, and I pray to God we are going to witness it to the end of the year. Did I hear somebody say amen?
Amen.
Ola today is not here with me this morning, but trust me, I am here to give you as it is. Okay, we have different segments as we bring to you week after week. We have our Today in History. We have our celebrated birthdays. We have our guests from different walks of life. And today I have a comrade seated with me already. We are going to be talking about May Day. What is May Day to you? What does the Workers' Day mean to you? What does Labor Day mean to you? I don't have the answers, but this morning I have Comrade Waheed Saka. He is a convener, Dialogue 365. He's going to explain that to us as well. I have him right here with me in the studio, and it's Talk Show. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Ajibike, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ajibike.
Okay.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. Good morning, Nigeria.
Okay. First of all, convener Dialogue 365. Yes. That got me.
Yes.
Okay. So, what does convener Dialogue 365? What does it, or what do they stand for?
Dialogue 365 is an engagement platform of the Center for Sustained Dialogue.
Okay.
Yes. We talk human rights, we talk development, we talk various issues in the society.
Okay.
We engage people openly without restriction on what they perceive
about a certain thing, what is going on
the society. So that's what we do at Dialogue 365.
Okay, that is good to know. Okay, May 1, we celebrated the Workers' Day.
Yes.
Now, it almost feels like everybody should be a worker. It almost feels like that in Nigeria right now because
everybody is actually a worker.
Do you agree with that? That everybody is working?
You know, I'll give you an instance. Even if you are retired,
okay,
if you are another person, the wife at home will find way to engage you to say, old man, just help us do this.
Okay.
You know, even in your old age, you keep on doing something. Only the dead people don't do things.
Can do nothing no more. So what does the Workers' Day mean to you?
Well, it is a day, you know, historically, May Day has been a day that represents the the strength of the workforce across the world.
Okay.
You understand? It is a day set out to celebrate the resilience, the commitment, the patriotic seal of an average worker who continue to live the society. Labor has been foundation of building a viable society.
Okay.
A productive society is on the strength of labor. So it's a day to celebrate them, and it has become a day to push agenda of a better welfare for an average labor across the world. It's not limited to Nigeria alone. So it's a day that we celebrate with them. As myself, an informal worker,
Definitely.
myself, formal workers do celebrate. These days, informal workers are joining them. We have association of informal workers too that do join the celebration. It's a day that our people should always look up to.
Okay.
To celebrate themselves. You understand? It's good. It's one of the most celebrated days across the world.
It should.
Yes.
I feel it should. To me, it feels like you're celebrating yourself. Like you are still there. You're still striving and you're still pushing.
Yes.
Is there a story, though? A story to what's created the Workers' Day?
I think I cannot lay my hand on that.
On it right now.
There was a story behind this. Labor actually died that lead to
of celebrating it.
Yeah, celebrating
is there a difference between the Workers' Day and Labor? Because I hear workers, I hear Labor's Day. How do they go side by side?
It's just a thing of semantics.
Okay.
It's just the same thing. You understand? Labor are workers, workers are labor. You understand?
Now, on May Day, May 1st, when we were celebrating this Workers' Day, I had a lot of, I don't want to mention their sectors right now, who came out to say, like, is it really worth celebrating? They don't have everything in handy like they used to, because what they get is lower than what they give out. So what do we say to sets of workers like this who feel it's not even worth celebrating? Let me just put my head in and just stay relaxed.
Now we are coming to the issue of Nigeria now. You understand?
Baby.
We are in a very political peculiar mess, or economic peculiar mess of sorts that is affecting not only the labor but the people of Nigeria. That is a major pains at the moment.
Right.
You understand? Coming out of subsidies gone by the president to the issue of tariff, and almost a year down the line, we are here to come out with a definite minimum wage to cushion the effect of all these policies.
Exactly,
you
right?
understand? That is why May 1st, 2024 is not actually for celebration. It's a day in Nigeria. It's not for celebration, in quote. It should be a day for reflection.
Resonator.
To look at what are we doing to lift the people from the pains and pangs of poverty, to lift the workers from the pains of want, to lift the workers from the consistent agitation for wage. You understand?
Yes, sir.
There has to be a standard that will not be a perennial agitation, because once inflation sets in, once harsh policy, economic policy sets in, Nigerian labor are directly affected.
Definitely.
You understand? Right. And considering the fact that we are still on 30,000 minimum wage, that cannot even buy a quarter bag of rice. You understand? So that made it a more formidable. And what some of us, not even only the labor, what we want to hear on that day from those speeches across, from the governors, from the president, What we want to hear was, okay, this is what we are paying as minimum wage.
Yes,
unfortunately, they keep promising.
We did not get that.
We didn't get enough. And give it to Edo State. Edo State came out to say, okay, we are on 30,000. Let us go to 70,000. And some people are saying it's political. Let everything be political and let them increase the salary of workers and improve their livelihood.
Yes.
So there are a lot of issues concerning that. You know, the labor house was 615,000 minimum wage.
Yes, that did.
That's a starting point. For me, there is nothing that is unreasonable in terms of asking.
Yes.
What is unreasonable is for government to keep silent without saying this is what we can afford based on certain parameters, based on economic indices. I think they should come out to say this is what we can afford without creating a bigger problem of inflation. You understand?
I concur.
But they kept silent, and it's unfortunate because Mr. President said he has been planning to be the president. He has truly prepared, like he said.
Yes, sir.
So if you prepare enough, you should be able to tell people.
Especially on a day like that.
On this issue of this magnitude, you cannot continue to tarry on the issue of salary because they keep on, since we increase, we remove fuel subsidy, things has gone astronomically high.
Skyrocketed.
Yeah, and workers are just living by the day. You understand? Including transport. You understand?
Yes.
Transport, today, you can only get by for minimum of 500 within the metropolis of Osogbo, and you know what that means to an average worker want to go to office, or their children want to go to school, and you understand those things. 30,000 is no longer a wage; it's now a burden to workers.
Wow! I just took a deep breath there.
Yeah.
Celebration of resonating on May Day, on the Workers' Day, then and now. What is the difference now? We understand like everything being skyrocketed and all the workers, we workers have to bear. So tell me, what is your impression?
My impression is simple. It's cosmetics. The celebration this year is cosmetics. It's cosmetics.
Explain cosmetics.
In the sense that the reality of their situation was not actually a reflection of what we saw at the parade ground. Anywhere. Abuja, Osogbo, Lagos, or anywhere with the Asoebi parade and stuff like that, you thought their life is at a level of like Eldorado is here and stuff like that. You understand? So it's becoming cosmetics, and politicians find a way to coerce or cajole the labor movement, not to even expose the reality of their situation. So it's not what it used to be when we have phosphorus leaders that will say it as it is. Like, but these days, when you see labor leaders celebrating sitting government for doing little or nothing, and you will realize that it's like a subset of a particular set. Nigeria is, from independence to date, even our leadership is going downward in terms of strength, in terms of intellect, in terms of capability, in terms of integrity. You understand? It's going down. And the effect is on the labor too. You understand? So I'm not surprised that all those cosmetics everywhere. No, I want to believe that labor should do more in terms of leading by example, because we don't just call them organized labor alone. It's because we don't want to have mob approach to asking for good governance. You understand? Yes. That's why civil society, ordinary people will always look up to them to speak on their behalf. So labor need to do more. The organization was superb. The mobilization was excellent. You understand? Considering that there was not even fuel.
Yeah, on our workers' day.
Yes, the stadium here was filled to the brim.
Were you at the stadium?
No, I wasn't. So I cannot even afford to transport myself
to get there
from Ife to Osogbo.
Now, the ones that were there, what would you say they were trying to exercise?
For me, it's just, you cannot actually say, you know, there was a report that even a section of a movement, a labor movement, were even fighting at the parade ground.
Oh, yeah?
You understand?
Okay.
But that shows that there was a division within the rank and file of the labor on the modalities, on the strategy, on the approach to that Labor Day. There are dissents within the rank and file of Nigerian labor. So for me, they have done this year, and the reality was certain. Celebration is over. Now you have to face the challenge of the reality of the street, which is economic, which is inflation, which is food price increase. You have to face it.
What do we do? What do the governments do? What does it? Who does it lie solely with? Is it the government? Is it we ourselves?
We have our role to play as follower. We have our role to play as each demography. The media is doing their own now. The civil society are speaking up. And the labor need to do more because they have all the apparatus to actually engage government. I'm not saying fighting government now.
Yes.
I'm using the word engage government. Now, for me, government at all levels, federal, state, and local, has not been fair to Nigerian labor and Nigerian workers. As a matter of fact, they have not been fair to Nigerian people in terms of deliverables. You understand?
Okay.
In terms of there was a time the Mr. President would say, "I understand your pain, but there is no other way to do it than for you to." Only the Nigerian people are facing those pains. People in government don't. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You can only understand what affects you directly. So that's why, for me, the buck stop on the table of government, and they need to act fast. Because, there is a limit to everything. There is a limit to how you stress the people. There is a limit to how you manage the economy. In some other crimes, increase in price of bread will snowball into a major national pricing. You understand?
Yes.
But Nigeria have this resilience approach to issue, and they should not overstress their luck. People in government should not overstress their luck. They should treat Nigerian right.
So we had some speeches on May Day.
Yes.
How realistic are some of the speech given by the government officials?
None. Speeches are written by somebody that just feel this is the way, this is what people want to hear. You understand? In fact, majority president, governor don't understand those speeches. They just read it out. You understand? I've said it elsewhere that they don't believe in what they are saying. Presidents, governors, they don't believe in all those speeches.
That they are giving out. Yes,
they have some other ulterior things they are doing behind the scene. You understand? So when I see speeches like that of Osun here, I just pick on the concluding part.
Okay.
You understand that governor is reminding the people, the workers, that these relics of the past, the Oath of Secrecy Act is still in vogue, and you cannot divulge government information, like a subtle threat to the workers. I was like, that was not necessary at that very particular level. There are ways to pass information to labor without necessarily doing a public show of your strength. You understand? Like two administrative way to say this is the law. As a matter of fact, an average workers understand those laws, so you don't have to say it again. So there are issues behind, and when you look at the core issue of those speeches, they are self-glorification from the president to the governors. It's self-glorifying themselves and saying this is what we have achieved, this is what we are doing, and it's very, very minute and small thinking of governance to me. So I wish the worker well, but in civil society and labor balance, freedom comes only by struggle. Yes.
So now, demand of minimum wage by the labor union, how realistic do you think it is?
I've said it elsewhere too, that there is nothing unrealistic about that 15,000.
Okay.
What is unrealistic is for federal government and state government alike not to say anything. to say we are negotiating. What are you negotiating? This one, put it on the table. The tripartite structure discussing this of minimum wage. Only the labor are speaking. The other two, they are not saying anything. So even if they say they are demanding for 615,000 minimum wage, all you need to do is to go to town and say, oh, we cannot pay more than 200,000 minimum wage based on these certain parameters. One, like this is the finance of the country and the state. Two, this is what 615,000 can cause in terms of galloping inflation.
Yeah,
you understand? Those are parameters that people want to hear. But keeping silent is the highest form of indiscretion from any government at this level. It's just buying time and wasting time of labor to continue to stay in poverty. It's not right. It's not correct. It's not the best way to approach. It's not even good for the image of Mr. President who promised, who I don't want to use brag, who said that he truly prepared for leadership.
Some say the labor unions seem to be compromised, that they are not, some say, they are compromised and they are not fighting for the workers anymore. How true do you feel this claim is?
You know, different states with different approach. But on the federal government part, yes, we cannot truly say Ajao is compromised in terms of compromise, because compromise can be an inducement and other thing. But Ajao, for me, became more political. When? You understand? Dragging Labour Party with the leadership, hey, we own Labour Party and stuff like that, going to campaigns in some states and stuff like that. You begin to look at it that, okay, this person is losing focus of being the leader of Nigerian Labour Congress and not Nigerian Labour Party. You understand? Okay. So those are issues that is actually affecting Comrade Ajao. And at state level, okay, you actually don't. The revolutionary leadership of the party is long gone. We have people of questionable certificates in the civil service, and government have way to actually suppress dissent. Even those who don't have questionable, historically, this same president sacked the late labor leader of Lagos State, and didn't recall him until the man died. Okay. I want to remember that name now. Former labor leader in Lagos State. If you have such a history and people know governor can do and undo, you understand? Yes, sir. So they will have to do it in a very relative way that will not cause major crisis. You understand? Because labor leaders to have family. So it's better we praise the governor rather than address the core issue that may affect our work.
Can we really separate labor union movement from political parties?
We actually can separate them.
How can we get that done?
The day they want to create problem for Nigerian Labour Congress was the day they think they can form a political party. You understand? And at the end of the day, successive leader after the formation of that political party, they didn't have direct impact with the political party. They even left it for politicians to run. Until Ajao came to say, we hold this party. You understand? Okay. So for me, the separation should be there so that your agitation will not be tainted by political interest. You understand? Like Mr. President openly accused Ajao to say, guy, if you want to go and join political party, go and join. Don't use labor movement to fight Labour Party cause. Yes. You understand? So those are issues that I feel labor leaders need to look into and allow one to go into party to separate labor movement from Labour Party. It's very important.
Wow. How do we get it right at some point? How do you think we can start to get it right?
Nobody should keep silent any longer. Everybody should continue to speak up.
That was direct.
Yes. We have reached a level that our silence is energizing the oppressed, the oppressor. And well, I've never seen a people like Nigerian people.
Explain that.
The oppressed people of Nigeria will do anything to celebrate the oppressor, just to get little crumb. Those are the peculiarity that we have that may continue to affect us. You understand? Yeah, so for me, we have reached a level that everybody should speak up. It's not because your own people are in government. It's not because you think you can benefit. It's not because of political opportunism. You understand? Just say the truth. Say it the way you see it.
As it is.
Yes. Once you say it, let the public decide the rest. You understand?
Yes.
For me, I think our governors, our president, our ministers, our members of the House of Assembly, members of the Senate and Rep, they can do better than all those empowerment schemes they are doing. You cannot continue to buy Okada and you say you are empowering people. You are dismembering them. You understand? Because it's unfortunate that we are even discussing it, but we can do better. What we need as people is not too much. We are not actually asking for too much.
Yes.
Good road, good education, 24-hour electricity.
We can.
So those are simple things that will affect everybody, including the leader and the led. So if we can address those things, and I always say this, that if the only thing that this current government can fix is electricity.
Let them target that.
Let them do it. And you have 24 hours electricity. By that time, if you have 24 hours electricity in Nigeria today, our economy will improve drastically. Those who left the country because of those companies, big companies that left the country, they'll come back. They'll come back. And we can fix unemployment directly. Yes, we can fix other areas. We can even fix sustainable currency.
Definitely.
So those are issues that we need to address. Simple. And before you know it, things will fall into places. There is nowhere in the world that have a stronger currency that is not backed up by sustainable production. That is what Nigeria needs. That is what we should appeal to leaders to do. It's not just construction.
I understand. Well said. So what happens to those who are not members of labor union? How can they be protected?
Among the demand of Nigerian labor on Labor Day are things that directly affect Nigerian people. That is the reason why Nigerian people will continue to toe their line. You understand? There are things that are directly affecting us, and Nigerian Labour Congress are addressing this too. So it's good for us, but we must not use mob approach like we did on NSAS. You understand? Yes. When there was no leadership of what we truly need. And when you actually ask people directly what they truly need, they may not even know. When you go on the street and, okay, if you see Mr. Governor today, what will you ask?
One question.
Just one question, and you will see how people will react, and you will know most of the time people don't actually know what they want. But what generally affects us, everybody knows it. Those are the basic amenities that we demand. They do it in a sustainable way. Not doing road that will collapse after 1 year. Yeah, right. Not doing things that it's not sustainable. So that does it.
Salary increase in private sector. What do you say about that?
As we speak, private sector is increasing salary. For me, I'm an informal worker in the private sector. An average worker on my site used to pay Bola Ahmed Tinubu government 3,000 daily. Now we are paying 6,000 daily. Because they will not even come to your site. They will prefer to stay at home because there are things that affect them directly too. To get from your home to your site, you know you 1,000 naira is off from your. You understand? So, so there are approach to it, and there has never been any time that private sector follow government directive on minimum wage. There has never been any time. They do their thing their own way. You understand? Yes, sir. So for me, they will always continue to do their thing their own way.
Their own way. Comrade Waheed, it was really nice having you here, and just like you said, that it is time for us to not keep quiet, that it is time for us to speak out and say it as it is. Let your truth be heard, and you might just be making a change.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much,
Waheed.
Ajibike. It's nice to be here.
Thank you, sir. And of course, Spring Delight is not ended yet. We still have a whole lot outlined for you to have a delightful Saturday morning. We are going to be taking celebrated birthdays. So if your birthday is today or in the course of the week, from here, we are wishing you a merry happy birthday. So yes, today in history of what happened in our dear nation once upon a time and celebrated birthdays. Don't go nowhere. We're going to be right back.
ṣá níbi igi níbi wòlímọ̀ wà máa jòkòló àní níbi igi níbi wòlímọ̀ wà máa jòkòló olóòdà 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 wọn làwọn wà lákòókò àwa ò jòkòló àwa ṣàtìgbà báwo jòkòló orí ẹ̀sìn là ó fà orí ẹ̀sìn là ó fà bọ̀ sí èmi ti rábùgé tó ń lẹ́rù sórí tó ń lẹ́rù sẹ́yìn tó ń kú gẹ́gẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ kú gẹ́gẹ́ èmi ti rábùgé tó ń lẹ́rù sórí tó ń lẹ́rù sẹ́yìn tó ń kú gẹ́gẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ kú gẹ́gẹ́ sẹ́ra kújú sẹ́ra kété sẹ́ra ti ṣàgbére lọ sẹ́ra ti ṣàgbére lọ sẹ́ra kújú sẹ́ra kété sẹ́ra ti ṣàgbére lọ àní sẹ́ra ti ṣàgbére lọ sẹ́ra kújú sẹ́ra kété sẹ́ra ti ṣàgbére lọ sẹ́ra kújú sẹ́ra kété sẹ́ra ti ṣàgbére lọ sẹ́ra ti ṣàgbére lọ. Sọmọrí àdúgbò yìí ẹ jáde wá ẹ wá tọmọ sí àwa o. Sọmọrí àdúgbò yìí ẹ jáde wá ẹ wá tọmọ sí àwa o. Ẹ bá jí lówùúrọ̀ ẹ bá ń tọrọ lọ́wọ́ Olódùmarè. Ẹ bá jí lówùúrọ̀ ẹ bá ń tọrọ ọmọ sẹ́ ẹ bá ń tọrọ ọmọ lọ́wọ́ Olódùmarè. K'Elédùmarè kó fún wa lọ́mọ lọ́lọ́ kó fún wa lọ́mọ tí ó wọlé dé wá tí ó wọlé dé wá tómi agbọ́ta wá o tómi agbọ́ta wá o títí dọjọ́ ọ̀la. Sí ó sí ó sí ó sí ó lè 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 sí ó lè sí ó sí ó lè 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 ó sí ó sí ó sí ó sí ó lè 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 sí ó sí ó lè lè sí ó sí ó sí ó sí ó sí ó lè lè sí ó sí ó lè lè àwíwíwí ṣẹlẹ̀ ògbà ò ṣẹlẹ̀ ògbà ò àfọkànfọ ṣẹlẹ̀ ògbà àwíwíwí ṣẹlẹ̀ ògbà ò ṣẹlẹ̀ ògbà ò àfọkànfọ ṣẹlẹ̀ ògbà ohun tó ń ṣe yìí wá jàre ẹ̀yìn tó padà sábì bí aláwọ̀ ohun tó ń ṣe yìí wá jàre ẹ̀yìn tó padà sábì bí aláwọ̀ ẹ̀rí wá ẹ̀jú wá fún wa ẹ̀rí wá ẹ̀jú wá fún wa torí captain èdè méjì sẹ́ assistant èdè méjì sẹ́ but ọba ìpè méjì láàrin ìjòyè lè pè 1,000 láàrin SPT dé o SPT àgbàjá SPT dé o SPT àgbàjá SP ṣeré o SPT àgbàjá SPT dé o SPT àgbàjá àwa ló ṣùgbọ́n o àwa ní bàbá ìrọ̀wọ́ 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 SP eléré ní ìgbà o ilẹ̀ bá ń ṣe lọ́kẹ́rẹ́ eléré ní ìgbà o ilẹ̀ bá ń ṣe lọ́kẹ́rẹ́ eléré ní ìgbà o ilẹ̀ bá ń ṣe lọ́kẹ́rẹ́ eléré ní ìgbà o ilẹ̀ bá ń ṣe lọ́kẹ́rẹ́. Ẹ tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi ìjà lóde lórí ìdò. Ẹ tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi ìjà lóde lórí ìdò. Ìyàwó jó wúwo kẹrù láfíàwé sáwálé. Ìyàwó jó wúwo kẹrù láfíàwé sáwálé. Ìyàwó jó wúwo kẹrù láfíàwé sáwálé. Kówókówó ojú ti rógò àràbà òwò mọ́ ojú tèké ẹ̀rù gbégbó yìí máa dùn. Láfíàwé sáwálé. Ẹ̀gàn gbégbó yìí máa dùn. Láfíàwé sáwálé. Ẹ̀gàn gbégbó yìí máa dùn. Láfíàwé sáwálé. SP ẹ̀gàn gbégbó yìí máa dùn. àfọmọ́ rọ́pò orí burúkú kì í ṣe tàwa. Ṣẹ̀yìn orí burúkú kì í ṣe tẹ̀yìn. Àní orí burúkú kì í ṣe tàwa. Ẹ̀sìn orí burúkú kì í ṣe tèmi. Torí ìjà lóde lórí ìdòwe. Ẹ̀gbọ́n pé kóyìn máa dùn lọ. Orí burúkú kì í ṣe tàwa. Orí burúkú kì í ṣe tèmi. Everybody want to tear my shirt. I just follow for more. I know myself. When they use me, I go use myself. But my own passion. I did go down sell. But do what I'm fighting. The law my friend. Into my baby. You know my jet. Azara. I like you. I got many disciples. What I got. She got you. Oluwa shower me your blessings. Thank you. Go down. In any situation, make a no, lose. If you jump alone, take on body, give my visa, thank you. Electricity, vibes on a frequency, till infinity, steady on a different beat. Life is not that deep, it's all about the energy.
Welcome back. I hope you had an enlightening time listening to our first guest. He said something to every one of us that is watching me right now. He said, you should speak your truth. Say it as it is. Yes, you're a bona fide Nigerian, so nothing should deter you from doing that. Yes, in case you are just joining us, Spring Delight is a program here at Western Spring Television, channel 190, start time on DTT. Stream us on all our social media platforms for all our amazing content. And of course, I remain your regular host, Ajibike Anjorin Ojo. I have my second guest seated comfortably right beside me right now. And truth be told, I almost feel like we should have the drums rolling, go grrr, because trust me, it is a big deal. Yes. I don't want to exaggerate too much. He is a Guinness World Record read-a-thon attemptee. It's not easy. Wanting to get into the Guinness Book of Record, you got to do something different. And yes, this man is ready to make a difference. I have him seated right here beside me. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, thank you.
I know your name, but let the viewers know your name.
I am Samson Olalekan Ajao.
Okay. Samson Olalekan Ajao.
Yes.
Well done, sir. Okay, you are read-a-thon attemptee.
Yes.
Before we go into that, tell us a little about yourself.
Okay, I attended Lagelu Grammar School Ibadan.
Lagelu?
Yes.
Okay.
Grammar School Ibadan for my secondary education, and I attended Osun State Polytechnic Ire, where we have students and graduate excellence in character and technology. So my time at Osun State Polytechnic Ire, I was the student government president, and for 2020-2021 academic session, and at Lagelu Grammar School Ibadan, so we have an Old Boys Association, and I was selected and as the chairman of my set. Our set, we call ourselves Elite Boys.
Elite
Boys, yes.
I like that.
And going to the corporate world, I'm an administrator. I work in a law firm, Maturon Legal, and I run a consulting firm.
Okay.
Yeah, I provide writing service to people around the world and business consulting services.
Okay, now this elite man is attempting to get into the Guinness Book of Record. Okay, what world record are you attempting to break, and why?
Okay, I'm attempting to break the Guinness World Record for the longest marathon reading aloud.
Longest what?
Marathon reading aloud.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just dive into that. The current title holder is Ajibike Saka from Turkey. Okay. So he read for about 124 hours from September 22nd to 27th in 2022. And I'm trying to set unprecedented history, targeting to read for about 214 hours. And why I'm doing that is that looking at our society today, people don't really value education again. We've lost the reading culture in our society. So I just have like 4 objectives for doing that.
Sure.
One is to bring back the reading culture into the society. You would agree with me that society that are well read, they have ideas to tackle challenges facing them.
True.
Yeah, and number 2 is that I want people to know that there is no limit to what human being can achieve. It is not limited to reading, whatever field you find yourself. There is no limit to what you can achieve. And of course, I want to put Nigeria on the world map. People believe Africans, we only do entertainment, but of course, we are the best in every walk of life.
In everything.
Yes, in everything we do, we are the best. So I want people to realize that. Of course, my state, my father is from Oyo State, and my mother is from Osun State. So I'm trying to bring both states on the map of the world. Yeah. And of course, after all this, it won't be nice if we don't, give back to the society where we come from. So after this event, we are planning on, students that are on the verge of dropping out of the school. We want to ignite their hope again. Yes, and tell them, see, readers become leaders, and education gives critical thinking. Yes. When you have education, you think critically, you bring solution to whatever problem. So that is why we are attempting to break this record.
Well said. Thank you. And well done. So help you God. So how long have you been planning this?
It has been for a while. So it's a process.
Okay. Tell me.
The first process is that you have to apply to the Guinness World Record. So, you know, they receive thousands, if not millions of applications every day. And if your application go through the, you know, pass through the filtration process, and after that, they accepted your application and they give you their go-ahead, their approval to take up the challenge. So after that, you must have, you know, practice, you know, perfect practice make it perfect. You know, you have to have a perfect practice. So we've gone beyond that stage. We've practiced doing 9 days within the team. Let's see how far we can go. And of course, I'm a Bible lover. I love reading. So that has been part of me. And I say, okay, let's just, this gift, this talent, this passion, let's take it to the world and inspire others. So, but of course, you know, it's like playing a championship. You have your training, you have your matches, but when it comes to the final stage, if you are lucky enough to enter the final stage, you cannot create that moment. You understand? But when that moment comes, of course, your training, your past experiences, we can't. So, of course, we have not attempted Guinness World Record activities before, but of course, we have the training and the experience, and we are passionate to do it.
Yeah, and that sometimes is enough. Well done. So help you God.
Amen.
So tell us, the setting, how will it look like on that day?
Okay, so there is a requirement from the Guinness World Record.
Okay, tell us.
So you have to follow the requirement and meet the evidence guideline. So of course, I'll just talk about the basic things.
Tell me.
So the most important part of it is documentation.
Documentation?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever we are doing must be on record. So we have a videographer, photographer, we have the media team on ground. They cover everything we do. So if you are reading for the hours, they will be there standby.
Definitely, right?
So for the whole of the group.
Oh, okay. Is that it?
I just, okay, so let me talk about another thing. Another thing is that after that,
okay,
everything you you must have done. You then have to, the settings, it must be in a very conducive environment.
Okay.
So we have people coming in, audience,
okay,
to listen to us because that is the purpose of what we are doing.
Definitely.
So where we are having the event is in a conference or very conducive environment for myself, for the team, the media that will come around, and for the audience.
How long are you going to be reading for? How many hours or minutes of break are you going to be having? How are you going to run that?
Okay, so the idea is that I have to rest for 5 minutes in 1 hour.
Okay.
And okay, if we do the mathematics, that is about 2 hours in 24 hours.
In 24, okay.
Okay, so what I'm planning to do is that I will read for like straight 11, 12 hours and have 1 hour's break to relax and, of course, have something to eat. And after the 1 hour break, we continue again for about 10, 11, 12 hours and have another 1 hour break.
Wow. So help you God.
Amen.
So what books are you going to be reading?
Okay, so my idea about life is that you don't do things without objective or a goal.
Definitely.
So we are not only reading for reading's sake.
Okay.
The materials we'll be reading is start from purpose discovery. Because everything we do, the end result is that we want to inspire people.
Definitely.
So that they believe that they can also be successful. So, and first thing is that whatever you want to do in life, you must discover yourself. So we are reading books on purpose discovery. So discovering yourself is not enough. Of course, then you proceed to personal development.
Yeah, sure.
So we are reading books on personal development.
Okay.
And whatever you do, you must know how to, you must have financial intelligence. So we are reading books on finance. You will agree with me that whatever you do, you want to sell it to people.
Well said.
Yes, we are reading books on sales.
On what?
On sales.
Okay.
And we proceed to leadership.
Okay.
Of course, the highest responsibility of human being is to manage people and affairs of community around him, extended to nation or the world. So
yes.
we're reading books on politics. And of course, where we come from. That is African heritage, and reading books on African history, Nigeria, and literature.
Wow.
Yes.
So help you God.
Amen.
You're going to be putting Osun State on the world map.
Yes.
Why did you choose Osun for this project?
Of course, it would have been Oyo State, every other state in Nigeria, but Osun as inscribed in the how do I call it? It is called Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọmọlúàbí.
Definitely.
And
that's what we have.
Yes. With that, I think we have to let people know that we are the Ọmọlúàbís, and
like we truly are.
Yeah, we truly have, and this is what we are capable of doing.
So let me ask this. Have you reached to the Guinness World Record team on your bid?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is why I have got the acceptance from them. If not, I will not be doing
There is no way you can run that without it.
Yes.
So you have to go through like all the modalities and formalities, else you can't just be somewhere and just say, I'm doing this. And
if you are doing that, at the end of the day, the Guinness World Record will just come and say, no, we don't have your application for doing this.
Oh, okay. Do you have sponsors for this?
Yes. Of course, this is a big project. You cannot do
it alone.
You must have people that support your aspirations. Of course, let me start by thanking Her Excellency, Chief Mrs. Ngozi Erelu-Adeleke. This program is powered by her.
Okay.
And of course, where I come from, Lagelu Grammar School, Ibadan.
Oh.
The Lagelu Grammar School Old Boys Association has been a pillar to this project.
Okay.
Of course, Osun State Polytechnic Area Management, they supported me financially,
okay,
spiritually, morally, psychologically.
Like that.
Of course, the alumni of this institution as well.
Okay.
Also, we have youth development, innovation, and enterprise. YEDIS. Yes, YEDIS is a youth organization.
Okay.
So they supported us. Kelala Photography, they support us. Yes, my working place, Maturan Lega, they support. And my team, everybody, friends and family, all around the world, they support. Of course, Western Spring is...
Definitely.
Yes, I must thank Western Spring as well. They are contributing, excellently to the event. And I must not forget Fresh FM, Osogbo, and Ibadan as well. Particularly, I must thank Mr. Akikomi Alabi. He facilitated that. I have to, make use of their facilities.
Yeah. Okay. Now, you've been prepping for this for a while now. What are those trainings? What are those things that you've had to do to be ready? Like, yes, I'm ready to get as an attemptee.
Yes. So first thing is, of course, you must have been reading. It must be what you love to do.
Okay, it must be what you love to do.
Number one. And of course, it's a serious challenge. And you must do personal drilling with the help of your team. So they put in on this training rigorously. 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. Let's see how far you can go.
Wow.
Yes. And medically, you must be okay too. Yes, because you cannot.
Okay, you know what? Just hold that thought. I want to hear about being medically okay too. We are going to go on a short break. We still have our GWR at MT. He's still right here in the studio with us. Okay, and what are you doing as a youth to make a difference? Okay, we want to go for some spring delicacy and some fruit reports. When we come back, we still have our guest seated with us. Don't go nowhere. Oranges are round-colored citrus fruits that grow on trees. They originally came from China, but today, these nutrient powerhouses are grown in warm climates around the world. There are many different varieties of oranges. Some are sweet and some are sour. Common types include Navel, Mandarin, Caracara, blood oranges, Valencia, Seville, Jaffa. Every type of orange has more than 100% of your recommended daily amount of vitamin C. That's more than any other citrus fruit. All you have to do to get this key vitamin is peel and eat. Nutrition in oranges. One medium-sized orange has 60 calories, no fat or sodium, 3 grams of fiber, 12 grams of sugar, 1 gram of protein, 14 micrograms of vitamin A, 70 milligrams of vitamin C, 6% of your daily recommended amount of calcium, 237 milligrams of potassium, 15.4 grams of carbohydrates. The vitamin C in oranges helps your body in lots of ways. Protects yourself from damage, helps your body make collagen, a protein that heals wounds and gives you smoother skin. makes it easier to absorb iron to fight anemia, boosts your immune system, your body's defense against germs, slows the advance of age-related macular degeneration, AMD, a leading cause of vision loss, helps fight cancer, causing free radicals. When you're feeling anxious, vitamin C can also lower your levels of the stress hormone, cortisol, and your blood pressure. Some other benefits: anti-inflammatory. Some food tell your immune system it's under attack. This causes inflammation. When inflammation turns into a long-term problem, it can trigger diabetes, heart diseases, arthritis, cancer, and Alzheimer's disease. Oranges have the opposite effect. Fiber. The 3 grams of fiber in a medium orange help keep your bowels healthy, your cholesterol and risk of heart disease low, and ulcers at bay. Fiber also slows the way your body absorbs sugar, a big bonus if you have diabetes. Calcium. Oranges are high in this important nutrient, which keeps your bones, organs, and muscles strong. Folate for moms and babies. Oranges are a great way to get a big dose of folate naturally. Your body uses it to divide cells and make DNA because it helps prevent birth defects. It's an especially important B vitamin for pregnant women. Good sugar. The 12 grams of sugar in an orange are all natural. That's different from the kind of sugar you'd get in a candy bar, plus all the fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that come with an orange make it a much better choice for your body. Choose raw oranges, which have less sugar than the dried kind. Potassium. This nutrient lowers your blood pressure, and oranges have a bunch of it. Citric acid and citrates. This compound helps prevent kidney stones from forming. Health risk of oranges. Sometimes you can get too much of a good thing, though this mainly applies to the supplement form. Too much vitamin C at one time could give your body more fiber and sugar than it needs. Watch out for nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach cramps, headache, and insomnia. Oranges are high in acid, and that can make symptoms. Welcome back. Our Guinness World Record read-a-thon attemptee is still seated right here with me. Come on. I am excited. You know why? Because Osun State is going to be on the world map. You're just bringing it here to Osun State. What are you doing out there to make a difference? See, time is flying. I don't think it is a time for you to just sit back and just be laid back. A miracle is not going to happen. You got to step up your game and do something for your country. Well done.
Thank you.
We still have our guest seated here, our read-a-thon attemptee. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling excited. I'm optimistic, and I can see.
I am optimistic too, honestly, yeah. And I kind of believe, like, so help you God, you're gonna get exactly what you want. You're gonna bring it down here to Osun State. Okay, so tell me, before we went on our short break, you spoke about having medical checkups, or like you have to be like LD,
yes,
health-wise and all that. Please explain that for us.
Okay, so what we are going to do and what I'm doing presently, you know, it is energy consuming. It is tiring. So you have to have done several medical checkups.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Of course, my sight. Yes. I've done that to see how far I can go
looking at a book.
looking at books, and yeah, I'm okay. And is there any, your blood pressure, things like that?
Yeah.
They've, conducted all those examinations. I don't know. So, and the report.
You're 100% fit.
Yes.
Go on this journey.
Yes. The medical report stated that I'm okay and I'm good to go. And with that, combined with the mentally readiness, we are good to go.
Wow. Okay. Once it kickstarts in 20, okay, we have 48 hours to go now, right? 2 days to go.
Yes.
Because it's kickstarting for Monday.
Yes.
So now, in between, are you going to get some sleep at all? I want to know that. I mean, you just told me like in 1 hour, okay, in 24 hours, you get 2 hours break. Yes. So in 1 hour, you have 5 minutes break. So how do you sleep this period? What do you do about that?
Okay, so basically, you just have to forget about sleeping.
You're not, there is no sleep.
You can just take a nap, just to cool down your head. And
food?
Of course, you have to eat, but you don't eat heavily. Maybe after the break, maybe by evening, 8 p.m., get something light to eat and take a 30-minute break. But I also understand that, reading books, it is mentally disturbed. Because
mentally disturbing?
Yes.
Explain that.
The things that you have been reading, processing it in your thoughts, in your head, in your mind, you feel like making that thing, work. So if you are reading something in a book, you want to put it into practice. Practically, okay, what is this thing trying to say?
Yeah.
So while sleeping, you'll be thinking about that thing. So books brings ideas, and when you have ideas, it is something that wakes you up from sleep.
Yeah.
So, yes, sleeping, it is 100% out of it.
Okay, okay, give an advice before I even tell you to advise the youth on how not to just stay there. Who has been that person? When we bring some guests here, they say, my mother, she has been by my side, my father. So who is this person who has been like boosting your morale, like, you're good to go, come on? Aside your sponsors though.
Okay, I would say my grandfather.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, from my maternal side.
Okay.
He has always been my inspiration. I live with him, and that man is a workaholic. Very, very hardworking person.
Okay.
And I see myself, wow, if this man can be working like this, he doesn't have this Western education. He's a building contractor, but that building contractor fee that he is, I don't think there is anything he doesn't know about it. Even though he doesn't have Western education, I say, okay, this man is an inspiration.
Okay, do you still have him though?
Yes.
You still have him?
Yes.
So he's still here to...
Yes.
He's going to be around that day.
He's going to be around. He has always been there. Yes.
Oh, well done. So now, in short, what advice do you have to give the youth?
Human being will do different things.
True.
So, like I just said now, my grandfather doesn't have Western education. We don't have to limit what people can achieve on Western education. But of course, we must let the youth understand, even the generation yet born, to know that readers become leaders. When you read, when you have education, you have edge above others. But of course, whatever you do, just make sure you are the best.
Whatever you do, make sure you are the best.
You are the best. What I have understand in this life is that your gift makes way for you. If you have education, whatever field you are, and you are best at it, it makes way for you. If you don't have Western education, whatever you do, it makes way for you. So whatever you do, you don't have any limit. Just be consistent, be the mastery of what you do.
Yes.
And you are good to go.
Whatever you do, makes way for you. Do not limit yourself to what you can do. It's a very big world. It's a vast world. And trust me, of a truth, there is so much that you can do. Our Guinness World Record read-a-thon attemptee has been here with me, and it's been beautiful, seated right here beside you. Thank you for coming on the show, and I wish you the very best of luck. And so help you God. God is going to be with you every step of the way. What do you have to say to all your sponsors?
I want to say a very big thank you to them. We have many of them, but particularly I would appreciate Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Ngozi Adeleke. Is an ambassador of the United Nations Peace and the wife of the Executive Governor of Osun State. And all our sponsors, home and abroad. We say a big thank you to them.
Okay, so that's it with Mr. Samson Olalekan Ajao. I remain your regular co-host, Ajibike Anjorin Ojo. I hope you had a good time on Spring Delight today. Don't go nowhere. There is still so much coming from Western Spring Television, channel 190, start time on DTT. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, Western Spring Television, and we are going to be in your faces. Okay, follow me on my social media platforms at simply_Ajibs, and I'm going to be right back at ya. Enjoy your Saturday. Bye.